Show. How's it going? Good morning. All right, let's start this. Hello, Bill Hoens. Good morning. Camille is back. Hello there. Dark Meat. Hello. Welcome back, Zacromancer. Good to see you guys. All right. How's everything? How was Asia session? I see there was a little bit of a movement here. Crazy day yesterday in the New York market, right? Hello, Camille, the one and only. Okay, so quick recap. Not much is happening on the charts ever since the Asia session. Yeah, we have a slight push here. Let's just check it. How much? I mean, from the low to the, 100 points. That's a decent push for Asia, so that's fine. But do we have some news today? I think we do. I think we do have some news. If I have to guess, I think we have some news. Okay, Italian bank holiday. No, just PMI numbers. All right, but these are going to be all around in the AM session. Okay, PMI numbers. All right. All the way through the AM session, we have German, French, Spanish, Italian. Okay, nice. I don't think that's going to do anything for NQ or not even gold. Maybe for the currencies. But we'll see. But for us, I don't know. I don't think so. All right. Okay, nothing is happening. We do have a bit of a drop here on NQ, and that is it. Probably gap down there has been taken on the 15-minute. No zone. Actually, I'm gonna put back this new week opening gap level. Who knows, for future reference? We never know. You know, it's good to be aware of it. Okay, it's good to be aware of it. New week opening gap low. Okay, it's gonna be a new week opening gap. Is that correct? New week opening gap high. Should be correct. Closed here, open here. Okay. All right, that's all we have. Zoltan, hello. Good morning. Okay, we got to check the 1 minute chart here. We do have a small 1 minute demand zone down there. Okay, this is nothing. Kind of setting up my charts as well. But there's not much going on. How far is this? It's like 10-15 points. Can it go down there? I think it can. All right, anyway, I do have a feeling that it might go lower, down to retest that 47 or whatever. So I'm just gonna put in my probe trade, I guess. I think so. Anyway, Devin, hello there. Week open is month open is 431. Let's see. Do I have it right? Oh yeah, on the micro I have it at 430, but it's all right for me. Not a big deal. that would do it. Marco, hello, good morning. Gold is moving slowly. Yeah, I'm gonna check gold in a sec here. $707. All right. Let's see. Let's see gold. Yeah, gold is, you know, slow and steady, keeps pushing higher. And we do have a zone here, which has not been triggered yet, I think. And this is on the 5-minute. Yeah, it has not been triggered. I feel like it will. I'm going to keep an eye out for 44. Actually, just give me a second. Dun, 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 dun. What's that level again on gold? That level is 78.4, I think. 78.4. Yeah. Yeah, that would be the level. 78.4. So it should be entering back into the zone right here. At 78.4. Well, we'll see. So that's gold. Yo, Curry Fishbowl, hello there. EMA in your trading model and keep in line. Yeah, that's good. You can follow the trend there with those EMAs. Nice little runs, yeah. Roth, hello. What's up? Pip Ninja, yeah. The good old days, right? Anyway, yeah, let's see what's happening here. So far, not much. It does feel like it wants to run higher. I mean, gold. As for NQ, not really sure. We have this zone down there, which I'm not sure that it's going to take or not. But gold is not up there yet. Yesterday was inside. They didn't take the PDH. Well, yeah, we're pretty much in the same area, in the same range. Gold popped higher just now, so that's just FYI information there. So gold popped higher into the zone, which means we might break it, or this might just gonna take the elevator. 5-minute level. So what is higher to the left on gold? Nothing here, nothing here. We do have another zone here, which is at, I mean, it's on the 5-minute. It definitely is valid. But is it gonna go up there? It's 4493.3. Kind of interesting, to be honest. Took a scalp on gold. Let's go. Let's see. It should be going higher. I think it should be taking the 44.85. I just can't jump in right now, unfortunately. I'm kind of still waiting on NQ. Shrish, hello. Or should I say Shrising? Hello there. 50 pips done. Let's go. Congratulations. That is excellent, especially in a London session, right? Boyko Cristino, hello. Welcome. So at this point, kind of just waiting for this one to move a little bit higher, but no entry. So gold is a no-go. As for NQ, it kind of feels like a bear flag, maybe going down into this 1 minute demand zone. I don't know. It's not a strong level, so let's just leave it at that. Not a big deal. But it does picking up liquidity from these 1 minute gaps. The thing is, if we look at the higher time frame here, there's a 15-minute supply zone to the left, which is absolutely looking great. I think the drawn liquidity could be higher still. If I would have to guess, we should be targeting the mid-level of that supply zone. So that is something I would rather look for. Almost like inverting this gap here. So if I take this, I might even take it like... Let me see. Can I take this? All right, I'm taking it. I'm taking the trade, and I'm gonna give some room for it to play out. Even though it's a bear flag on the 1 minute, it could be picking up liquidity from this zone. Doesn't really matter. I want to see more movement to the upside to get that supply zone higher. Yeah. So stop loss would be 613. Yeah. Stop loss. OCO order 613.75. And I want TP at 735. Yeah. So limit. All right. OCO order created. And I'm gonna give some room for it to play out. Bit of a swing position thing on my end. Okay. Much better. Okay, let's see. I was watching this mid-level of that supply zone earlier, and even though if it wants to pick up liquidity, and I know we do have Asia low down there, if it's not gonna push, that's fine too. I'm gonna be looking for something different then. Anyway, let me read the chat because I'm way behind. And Asia gold is very good. Yeah, Asia session gold can move nicely. Schwarm, hello. Happy New Year to you too. Welcome. No risk, no Ferrari. Yes. Sierra, hello. You took a short. Hey, no problem with the shorts, by the way. No problem. I think the shorts can play out very nicely, especially into this 1 minute zone. That's why I said it. I mean, it can easily go down, pick up liquidity from that 1 minute zone, even lower So shorts are looking good, definitely. I'm giving this one quite a bit of a room to play out, because I want to see this later going higher. But there's nothing wrong with the shorts. Serial, hello there. Yeah, technically you can wait for 3 a.m. if you're looking for, yeah, but I mean, the quote-unquote kill zone, which means orders are flowing into the market, are happening, I mean, is happening after 2 a.m. So yes, London Open could be tricky, but you know, anticipating a move that it could maybe move higher as we approach London Open, or maybe earlier, that would give me a bit of an advantage. But it all comes down to statistics and mathematic calculations and everything. Anyway, that's why I gave a little bit of a bigger room for the trade. And so if it goes lower, so be it, no problem. Then I will try once more. Hey, thank you, Jerome, thank you. Like and subscribe, everybody. By the way, yeah, if you haven't smashed a like already, please help out the channel by smashing that like. Aiming for the gap, let's go. I mean, if it's not gonna go higher for that mid-level, then it's fine. Unfunded accounts. I mean, this now I had to go with funded. Last day for Apex promo, yeah. Hey, thank you so much, Zacromonster. Yeah, Apex, last day for the 90%. I don't know when it will come back, or even if it comes back this month. But, you know. All right. Let's wait. Let's just wait. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, as I said, approaching that 1 minute demand zone is totally possible, especially on the 5 minute. It's pretty much overbought on the RSI as well, so I'm expecting a bit of a drop here. So the shorts are in good hands. Okay, so that is it. Yeah, this is exactly the position I have. Should be picking up orders from 46. It's only a few points lower. Okay, nothing else is happening so far. Nice little drop here, by the way. And it should be going lower. Gold also pushing, nice. Let's see, what else do we have? What is going on with my chart? Okay, I have to check where's the zone starting at? Opening up this candle is 46.25. That's good. Okay, interesting. Anyway, as we go lower, I think it should be popping that level down there. And the rest, who knows? This is not a new haircut. Sorry. I still have to go to the barbershop as soon as possible. This is by far not the final haircut. I think I will go tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, tomorrow is Wednesday. How is the weather, by the way? Here, huge amount of snow everywhere. What am I doing here? Okay, we have a bounce here, which is good. Stream from barbershop. Yeah, that would be amazing, right? 15 degrees Celsius. Oh, that's actually a real good weather. Here, everything is below zero and lots of snow all around the place. Lots of snow. Okay. So far, so good. Price is just hovering here, not really doing anything. Gold is slightly dropping lower. NQ still holding the area. Okay. So all is good. All is fine. And I'm out of coffee. Yeah, I mean, the weather here is absolutely crazy. I mean, not that crazy, actually. We just haven't seen snow, this much snow in quite a few years now. Let's see, gold. Okay, gold is dropping. Not like too much, but it's definitely dropping. Hey, I'm old boy. I'm in Hungary, Europe. Technically almost the center of Europe, but yeah, not in Budapest. I don't live in Budapest, but like in Hungary. Hungarian, you know. What kind of fish do penguins catch at night? I don't know. Indulge me. What kind of fish? I don't know. If that's the trick question, I don't know. Nice place. Well, it's a nice place. Starfish. Oh, starfish. Yeah, it's a nice place, nice country. Economically, not so much, but we all know that. But otherwise, it's a nice place. President Trump could do us a favor and do the same thing like he did with the Venezuela president. Maybe we should call him like, hey, we also have someone you can take. I'm just joking, sorry. I don't want to take political sides here. What do you call a snapshot from the North Pole? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh, I think I know that place. Yeah, cool, awesome. Okay, so far price is holding around here. I don't know if it wants to go down into that zone, but that's just good for me. No oil in Romania. A Polaroid. That's good. I like that. That's awesome. A Polaroid. I think they are best buddies, BFFs. I think they are BFFs. But regardless of that, I wouldn't mind seeing him taking a long vacation. No oil, you're safe. All right. Okay, so far NQ is holding this area. We don't have anything else here. I thought that gold might want to push through that zone, but it's not. Instead, it's going lower. And could be just one of those days when you really want to see it happen or see things happening, but it's just not happening. I mean, I'm referring to some good moves here in London session. We are going to have some PMI numbers, that's true. So maybe until London session, not much is going to happen. Nothing here on gold. It got rejected from these levels a couple of times. Wouldn't be surprised on a push again higher. And, you know, as for NQ, the plan for me is to see this one go up there to the mid-level. And that's it. That is it. Question is if it wants to pick up liquidity from the zone there. Ollie, hello, good to see you. What's up, Ollie? What's the best way to scare a snowman? I don't know. I mean, flamethrower or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's just yellow for the folder news. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to affect the indices too much. In this case, NQ or the commodity market. So gold should not be affected. Talk about global warming. Oh my god. This is going to melt down the rest of my brain cells. Global warming. About the top, think it was going for. I mean, it can still go. I mean, that's what I want to see as well. To sooner or later go above that 700, go for that 735 mid-level. We'll see. We shall see. Well, it's okay. This kind of retracement is okay. I didn't get the 20 Apex accounts, but I bought a couple. Actually, I don't even know how much because I still have some Apex accounts on Rhythmic. I think I have like I don't know, like 6 or 7 on the Rhythmic connection and like 5 on TradeAway, because now I'm also using NinjaTrader 2. I think I'm gonna get some more today until it's 90%. Okay, so far That's all we have here. Not much of a movement. You got your 20. Let's go. Awesome, Rich Goodwin. Yeah, 20 accounts. I was thinking to, even if I get 20 accounts, I mean, I'm not sure if I will want to copy trade those accounts. So I was thinking about copy trading, but I had to divide them to some small groups there. Exactly. Now it's time to get to work. Just like you said it. Yeah. Now comes the hard part. I mean, it's not that hard. Depending on the risk management, right? Easy money, right? Not easy. It's never easy for anyone. No, it's never easy. Cooper, hello there. Copy 7 at a time at 5. That's good. Good strategy there. All right, not much is moving here. Gold is kind of trying to push higher. Do you feel the hopium? Yeah. I mean, on gold, I wouldn't be surprised if this one would just drop. We actually had a, well, there's no structure shift, but it's repricing this 5-minute gap. What if it wants to go lower? That could be a little bit of a interesting scenario. Okay. Anyway, not much so far. Just a waiting game. And the first PMI numbers are going to come in at, oh yeah, 8:45. German. Okay, that's orange for the, but I don't think it's gonna move the market at all. And 9:15. Okay, every 15 minutes then. Almost every 15 minutes. So anyway, kind of strange. Like we had all that volatility and now it's just struggling to move. We do have NFP this week, so never forget. NFP weeks could be a little bit tricky. Trickier than usual. Does the Italian bank holiday have anything to do with being there right now? I don't think so. I mean, I don't think that the Italian banks would be adding too much. I mean, the majority of the liquidity to the markets anyway. Obviously, it counts somewhat, but I don't think all that much. But it's not really moving. That's true. So far it's the waiting game, and I wish I could tell you otherwise, that we can do something with this market, but I don't think we can. There is a possible solution to go short. I mean, based on the indicator, I might gonna take a trade on gold, but I have to select which account to take this on. So which account should it be? All right, I'm gonna use this account. Let's see. Oh, which account? Where is that? Okay. Yeah. So I'm eyeballing with the gold short, but I'm still kind of waiting. Let's see what's happening on NQ. Hey, Oddball, look at silver. Looks like we are heading south. Yeah, if silver goes down, then we might. Yeah, silver might gonna go a little bit lower to pick up liquidity. Yeah, might gonna pull gold down as well. Let's wait and see. Randall is here. Hello. Tricky one. I've been shorting the tops by flat now. Hey, good to see you, man. Yeah, it's definitely a tricky one. It is. It is. Happy Three Kings Day from Spain. Whoa, Peach Butt, thank you. Oh, really? It's more important than Christmas. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, silver is now moving absolutely crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I think in these kind of market conditions, sometimes it's better to just do some scalping here and there. But, you know. Anyway, kind of curious what's going to happen on this area. Because so far, almost feels like the market is dead. Mm-hmm. Not really trading this month too much. A bit busy. Well, being busy is always good, right? When you have stuff to do besides trading. By the way, Randall, I wanted to ask you, since you're in movies and stuff like that, are you doing any kind of movie related or film production stuff or anything nowadays? How's it going with that business nowadays? Because that is super amazing that you are in that thing. Thank you. Symbolist trading view turned green instead of blue. Wow. I don't know why that is happening. I don't know. Hey, Tommy me. No OnlyFans videos. I'm totally relaxed. I am totally relaxed. Total relaxation. Well, NQ is unplugged. Ah, pull yourself off the books because I'm real writing 7 scripts to. Oh, wow, 7 scripts. Wow. I mean, I don't know nothing. I mean, I have no idea how that goes, but 7 scripts gotta be a lot. Hey, Gabor, hello there. Oh, 5 finished. Nice. That's cool. Wow. That is amazing. I always wanted to learn a lot about, you know, making movies and films and all that such. I think it could be super exciting. Samovan, hello. You know, you have all those characters, all those stories that you can actually, you know, you can create that reality and you can tell a story, whatever story you like. That is just an amazing thing. I think storytelling is basically in our nature, like thousands of years ago. Storytelling is one of the basics of life. Is a story, exactly. But you know, storytelling is with our civilization since thousands of years ago, right? I mean, nowadays it might be more into movies, TV shows, whatever, but it's still storytelling. So new season on Tom and Jerry. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should. Okay, NQ is so far still going lower here. Oh, you don't do any TV work at all. Okay, okay. I guess there's a big difference between TV and big picture, right? A trader from Hungary persuaded his trading students and became the most vicious serial killer. Oh my gosh. The most vicious serial killer. That's a good movie idea. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I actually have an idea for a horror movie, by the way. I do have an idea. Different process, yeah. I have an idea for a horror movie, and I have this idea since like 20 years now, and it has to do, so it's almost like I mean, yeah, I have an idea, and it's kind of a, like, this horror movie would not be like a huge blockbuster, but this would be like a, you know, just an easy popcorn horror movie for summer. You know, this would be like an easy, digestible, easy horror movie for just the summer. So the thing is, it would be like a little bit, what was the name of the horror movie? Hold on, I have to find the name of that. The Circle, right? And the little girl came out from the well. Now, the thing is, I have a better idea. I have a better idea. And it has to do something, The Ring, sorry. Now, I have a better idea. It has to do something with video gaming. There is more of market for independent projects. Ah, so I have an idea for video gaming. So, Randall, if you want to make this movie, here's the video, the stream, I give you the green light. Sorry. So the idea is around video gaming. It's about a guy who is very lonely, and he's evil, and he's basically not a good character, and he's living in video. I mean, he's playing video games all day, all night. His life is all around video games because he doesn't have friends. He doesn't have anyone. He doesn't have, maybe he has a family, maybe he has a mother or lives with his father or mother, but he lives in his parents' basement, and all his life is about video gaming, and you're crying, right? And his life is about video gaming, but he's an evil person in real life too, and in the video games as well. Hold on. Now comes the twist. So, okay. No, not you guys. So this character is very evil. Now, obviously, he plays with other people online in video games, you know, competitive video games like shooting games, whatever. They're shooting down each other, blah, blah, blah. And this guy is not just an evil person, and he also sucks in gaming. He's not such a good gamer. He always gets shot down, killed in the games, whatever. And he's just, you know, this thing grows his anger. Like he doesn't have friends. Everybody mocks him and bullies him, and everybody hates him. So he has more anger in video gaming, you know, and everything. Now here comes the sci-fi fantasy part. The fantasy mixed with sci-fi. One day or one night, I don't know how that's gonna come into the movie. That is something that some expert should come around and put it into the plot. But the thing is, one night, by some miracle or superpower, I don't know, he's able to go inside of the video game through his avatar in the video game and come out on the other side when the other player is playing. So imagine he's playing the video game and there's another person who kills him in the video game, and he manages to come out through the screen, or somehow he comes through, and he appears on the opposite side in that person's room who killed him in the video game. So why I'm saying this, because a lot of people are, you know, bullying each other in video games, like, hey, you're an idiot, I just killed you, blah, 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 and he shuts him down. And now suddenly he appears on the other side after he gets killed in a video game. And, you know, On the other side, there's another 18-year-old kid or 20-year-old kid like, hey, we killed this idiot. And suddenly, he stands behind him like, hey, guy. And he just, you know, kills everybody. He kills everybody who kills him in the video games. How about that? Obviously, there has to be a detective, police, whatever, who are investigating the suspicious deaths around these video gamers. Like, why are they dying? Oh, what is the connection? Oh, they were all playing with the same guy. Oh, what is happening? You know, blah, blah, blah. So, anyway. So this anger, this rage drives this guy to have superpowers and being able to, you know, spawn or teleport to the room of the guy who killed him in the video game. And he goes there and he just breaks their neck, like, you know, or brutally murders them. Like, there has to be blood and a lot of brutality. So it has to be like, you know, and everybody's gonna have like a very, you know, anyway, this would be the horror movie. This is a movie idea. This is a movie idea. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys liked it. I think it has potential. I think there will be sponsors for this movie. I think some big movie makers would actually give money to sponsor this kind of movie. No troll, guys. Good thing I'm a trader. All right. Yeah. This would be a one-time summer horror movie, but I think it would work. I think studios, I think one or maybe some studio guy or some financier would buy it. He would say, "Okay, we're buying this. This is a cool story. Make the script. We're buying it." All right. Are you sure I'm not the main character? I'm not the main character. Gold is going down, by the way. Let's see. Okay, gold is going lower. I am not the main character of the movie. I'm alive. Yes. Okay, this is still here. We still have London Open ahead of us. I was not an angry gamer. Bulenox Trader, hello. I like the name Bulenox Trader. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Martin Wuchka, hello there. Sorry if I forgot to say hello to anyone. Yeah, the door is open behind me. All right. I'm good, thank you. It seems like NQ is going lower. So that's not good for my trade. Yeah, just warn Methodical, man. Warn him. Never know. All right, let's see what's happening on gold. It seems like, well, gold could be going a little bit lower here. Let me just check something on the 5-minute. I might want to take a short on gold. Not this one. This is the NQ trade that I still have. Yeah. Took the short on gold. Took the short on gold. Now the problem with this is the risk to reward ratio. Yeah, unfortunately, the risk to reward ratio will not be good. 61.1. Let's put an OCO order. Yeah, buy, stop. Okay. All right. So I took the short on gold. How can I put this on here? Yeah, my NQ trade is not looking good. I know that. There's the gold trade. Maybe I can get this one to work out properly. This is only based on the indicator, so the gold trade anyway. 1-to-1, yeah, something like that. This trade, the other one is not, the NQ trade is not, but the gold trade is based on the 5-minute signal that I had on the indicator. I'm going to show you guys right here, so you guys can see it. Sorry, I haven't put this on. Yeah. Okay, so this is the short signal here on gold. I'm not saying it will work out, and it's actually only on the I mean, there's no it would be better if I would have a bigger dot here, but it's a small dot, which means it's a lower probability signal, but that's why it's a small position as well. But anyway, unfortunately, the NQ trade is still in a drawdown. NQ trade is still in a drawdown. You know what? I think I might going to do the script for this horror movie. Just saying. I'm sorry, I just can't get away from this topic. I think I might do the script. Or I don't know how to do a script. I might gonna ask Randall to help me out how to properly do a script. So, yeah. And I will send it around for every studio. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I have this idea, really. I mean, honestly, I have this idea since many years for this horror movie. Use ChatGPT. Yeah, but ChatGPT, I think it's missing the essentials of what makes the script special, or how can you know, I mean, yeah, ChatGPT can, but yeah, I will send you a synopsis. Yeah. I will summarize it as much as possible, and you'll see if it's, you know, if it's a good idea. So the basic idea would be an easy to consume summertime popcorn horror movie. Nothing special. So we're not creating I'm talking like we're already shooting the thing. So it would not be like Lord of the Rings or whatever, saga or whatever. No, nothing like that. No franchise here. Just an easy to consume, easily forgettable summertime popcorn movie. But I think it's, you know, it's a good show. I mean, it would be a good, you know, the typical movie where in the summertime youngsters would take their girlfriends, boyfriends, and just sit in, have a good time on a Saturday night and watch an easy horror movie. This would be the kind of movie. Yeah. I might contact you about this one, Randall. Actually, this one just put the bug in my ear. Streaming is where is it? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Nice. to give you a good start at least. Yeah, it definitely, it can help to give a good start. That's true. Yeah, maybe for a streaming service, you know, streaming provider, one of these big names in streaming would pick up the story like, hey, we like this story. This could be interesting. You know, why not? Easy horror movie, or, you know, on Netflix or Apple TV, or who knows, Showtime would pick up, or I don't know, whichever. Amazon would pick up. Okay, like, okay, this could be a great movie. A bit of a horror. And you know what? You know why youngsters, they are cheap, yeah. And you know why? You know why youngsters would also watch this movie? Because they could relate with the story. Because let's just face it, there are so many video gamers out there. Even, you know, like myself in their 40s, the youngsters in their early 20s, 18, 17-year-olds, whatever, you know, teenagers. There's so many people playing video games, and there's so many people playing with these shooting games, and they're feeling the anger. They can relate with the feeling in that movie, like, oh, I can feel that. I can feel that anger what this character has. Oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, and you know, and they're going to watch this movie like, oh, let's watch this. This would be interesting, you know. Anyway. Broken keyboards and mouses, yeah. Even so, in this movie, this guy would have a bunch of broken keyboards, webcams, and mouse and everything, you know. Oh, I can build a complete character, you know, in my head around this guy. Like, this guy would be pure evil. Obviously, there has to be a hero as well. I just don't know who that would be. Would that be a detective, someone from police, or a neighbor, or a longtime friend, or a family member? I don't know. There should be a hero as well, or at least try to be a hero, I think. Oh my gosh, I think my trade is gone. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm closing this down. Where's my trade? Yeah, I closed my NQ trade. Closed it. This just didn't go well. NQ trade closed. Whoa, okay. So one loss, but even before stop loss got hit, I exited. Wow, I haven't really thought that this is gonna go down like this. Anyway, with the gold trade, I can make it back, but I might gonna have a hard time. But yeah, we had the London Open. I know, it was the London Open. Hey Kevin, what's up? All is good? Thank you. Unfortunately, I mean, trading wise, not everything is as good as I thought it would be. I had a loss in NQ, or on NQ, on this drop. I was long, and now it seems like the gold trade that I took might want to turn around as well. So not good for me. But it's all right. Let's check the charts. Yeah, NQ definitely took a dive here. I was so sure that we're going to continue to preview. It's not the best start of the year, to be honest. Thoughts on gold? Yeah, I got a signal to go short on the indicators, but other than that, we have a 5 minute supply zone here, which means this area could be broken on the next run. So we still have that area up there. But I don't think I want to short. Why? Because we have this congestion area from yesterday on gold. And I just feel like it still wants to push higher. There's an order block way up there. I think that's a that's an hourly maybe. No, is that a 1 minute? There's an order block, I know. Oh, then it has to be a 5. Oh yeah, that's a 5 minute. We have a 5 minute order block too at 44.93. So on the big picture, I would stay bullish on gold. Yeah, that exactly. And we are very close to 4,500. I completely forgot to talk about that. But 4,500 is very close. So yes, I took a small short. I thought it wants to sweep some liquidity, but that was only based on the indicator. Otherwise, in the big picture, it does look bullish. Gary Ray, hello there. Hey, what's up? How's it going, Gary? Thank you for joining us. Yes, order block. We can call it order block or whatever. Yes, 44.93.3. It could be called order block. It can be called, I don't know, supply zone, whatever. But yeah, it's a 5 minute supply zone slash bearish order block up there. So yeah, that is up there. So there's another supply zone here. We might gonna, push through. We don't know. Growth driven. Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining us, Gary. Welcome again. Yeah. What do you mean by order block? So basically, order block is kind of like an ICT term. I don't really use it. Order block, so a number of orders being stacked up in a certain area that is igniting or initiating a certain push lower or higher. In this case, these bullish candles from 305, 310 and 315, these bullish candles picking up liquidity here. So orders picking up liquidity from these fair value gaps, and once these orders are filled, then the market starts to push aggressively lower, basically. And this is not as simple as this, but, and I know ICT would say otherwise. I don't care, but it is what it is. So it's picking up orders, pushing down there, and actually if you look at it, this little, because it's also retracement, this retracement started the whole move all the way down here. Not just that, but we had another one here and here. So actually that kind of makes it an order block. Now the theory says that even though the price has left this area, there could be still some orders leftovers in this area, which means orders could be resting above 44.93.3. We don't know that, but the market might slowly want to push it all the way back into that area just to see if there's any more orders left in that area, just to check it out. Like, okay, we went down there. I mean, look at that. Look at the whole move here. Let me zoom out. The market went all the way down, swept everything, did a nice round. And look at, and do you think after making all this way, the market would just leave this area, 44.93, without checking like, okay, Should we stop here, or should we check this final supply zone or bearish order block up there, just to make sure if there's no other orders that can be swept up there? I don't think it will leave it unchecked. So I would say unfinished business above 44.93, and we'll see. But along the way, there could be some liquidity sweeps lower. But in the that's why I'm saying in the big picture, I wouldn't be surprised if the market would just slowly drive up there. And, you know, it might not happen today. It might happen tomorrow, or maybe today in the New York session. We don't know that. The indicator that I'm using actually showed a sell signal, which is not looking too good right now. And I might close that too. It's not a good start. That's true in the London session for me. Maybe I should just stick with the higher time frame analysis, but that's what I think. Hey Ollie, what's up? NQ short, I cringed outright before London open. Yeah, I closed the trade as well. Actually, it would have hit my stop loss here, but I closed it around 625. So not much to do with it for now. I'm just gonna wait. I mean, yesterday it wasn't such a good start. Actually, I managed to get back from the losses, but today it's also starting a little bit like interesting start of the week and the year, but no problem. Papacito, hello there. And a bit of a commercial, everybody. Today is the last day, I don't know for how long, to grab the Apex 90% off and the Bulenox 91% off as well. So make sure if you want to grab it, you can use the code TOMSABO to support the channel. I do appreciate it and I'm grateful. Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one for free, is back on. So you guys can have 2 accounts for one price. $75, you can get 2, not 1, but 2 50K accounts with no activation fee, which means $37.50 for one account with no activation fee. That's the cheapest. And of course, we have the Rapid account at MyFundedFutures and the Pro account down to, I mean, we have a 30% sale still going on the Pro accounts at MyFundedFutures. You can also use my code. And what else do we have? Oh, we have Lucid Trading, no monthly payments, no activation fee, only one-time payment. And we have TRADEIFY, instant funded accounts, just like at Lucid. We have Take Profit Trader and TRADEDAY with daily payouts. Take Profit Trader, 40% off, no activation fee. Technically in my top 3 choice. And of course, some others as well. Anyway, that was the commercial. Thank you. Okay, gold is somewhat still holding this position. Oh wow, look at NQ. What a drop. Asia low is getting closer. Yeah, look at this. Wow. And gold is just holding. Why? I wonder what could have been the issue here. Like dropping all the way down, so it's almost 100 points of drop. What could have happened here? I wonder. What was the thing? And gold is technically still holding the area. It doesn't really want to drop, but NQ is dropping. I don't know any. I mean, we do have We do have PMI numbers. We have some PMI numbers here. I mean, this should be positive news. You're short in profit again. Nice. At least you're in profit. French CPI. Okay. Actually, not all that bad news. I don't know why it's dropping. Interesting. Interesting. Careful if you want to chase it. Yeah, the gold trade is not looking good, unfortunately. But look at NQ. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what NQ is doing here. Wow. What a drop. What a drop. Yeah. Quite a big drop here. And now we could see a bounce also. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised on a bounce here. Quite amazing. And gold wants to go higher as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, the gold trade is not looking good. I have to close it. I don't know what's up with me today. Just can't get a grip on this. And this is gonna... Okay. I don't know. Wow. Okay. I might gonna have to close down the gold trade. Guys, I don't know. I just don't feel it. I'm closing down the gold trade, I think. Maybe that's what I should do. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close because this is gonna be a long signal. It seems like it. Fortunately. Unfortunately. This was not something I was expecting. Actually, it shows a reverse signal here. But since this is sort of like testing this. Anyway. I closed the gold trade. Small loss there. And according to the indicator, I switched to reverse. Going for 1-to-1. TP 85.5. Okay. Yeah, I had to reverse it. Man, this is not looking good for me in this London session at all. It's definitely not looking good. Why does this keep happening to me? I had so good days, such good days. Yeah, all those up moves were only impulsive smoke signals. That was yeah, I mean, on this drop that was happened on NQ, it's just, you know, it's super dangerous to chase it. So I was never lucky enough. I mean, only a few times lucky enough to catch a move like this. But yeah. I know, Gary. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not starting. The year is not starting the way I wanted it. At least Gabor is in profits. Yeah. Don't worry, Ollie. I'm completely all right. I'm just surprised like how this market is behaving right now. But it's fine. It's completely all right. And by the way, I'm going to do the recap videos, which means you guys will see on which accounts how much profit did I make, even if it's an evaluation account or a funded account. The daily recap, it might not be a daily recap video, but recaps every now and every week, more than just once, just to see how we're doing. And it's gonna hold me more accountable as well towards you guys and everybody to be more transparent, because yeah, you guys see I'm taking a trade and such, but it would be better for you guys to have a bigger picture of how I'm doing with these accounts. So since it's new year, I think it's a good time to start it. The question is go more lower or long or reverse? Yeah, that's the big question all the time. NQ totally melted down. Yeah, let's see. Oh my gosh, NQ. Wow, Asia low 555. Hello, that's where it's going. Oh my god, I'm not gonna chase it. I'm losing my mind, everybody. I'm losing my mind on this drop because I just can't jump in. Oh my god. We're gonna go through Asia low. That's a scientific fact. The question is just, are we gonna have a bounce before that, or just gonna go? Oh my god, it's gonna go straight through. What is the news? I mean, it's not such. I mean, in London session, by London terms, it's a good movement. It's good volatility. I just don't know if it's all because of the PMI numbers, or is there any news driver happening? Gold is pumping. Yeah, I'm in the I still have that gold position, but NQ look at that. I think we just almost nailed the Asia low. What the heck is going on? We have to go out to the 15-minute chart here, and we have the 930 low from yesterday's New York AM session here. Hold on, that's at 38.50. So this would be okay. And I just can't. Oh my god. Market is pricing Venezuela in. I don't think so. I think it. You do think so? I don't think so. Or is it? I don't know. Is it pricing in that thing? And I wasn't expecting this. At least gold is going higher, which is at least this should be able to recover my losses, at least some of it. But still. Let's read the markets, all right? I mean, let's read the news, sorry. Nothing. Still nothing. Okay. Went through the Asia low. Now, yesterday's New York low. And we have a PM session low here from New York. Look at that. Oh my God, it's going for it. Yeah. Kind of crazy. Yeah, 538. New York 930 low. Yesterday at the open. Does feel like we're going there. Hey, Dark Meat, hello. I'm the one who's thanking you guys being here. And by the way, if you can smash the like button and subscribe. We passed through 7K. We are super happy. And unfortunately for you guys, I really wanted to get in some good trades. Instead, I'm just watching this, you know, train leaving the station without me. Oh my gosh, we took the PM session low and we still have the 930 low down there, 538. Hey, yummy, Lucid Flex, that's a good one, yeah. Lucid Flex is a good one, Yamil, yeah. Yes, already well below. Oh, okay, so there might be an SMT, right? Let's check on gold. Oh, hey, we hit the TP on this one. Okay, gold hit the TP. Nice. Gold hit the TP. Thank you so much, gold, for playing. Okay, I recovered my losses from earlier. Slightly in the red. Actually, $50 in the red. So I recovered my losses partially. So I mean, most likely, most of my losses with the gold trade, almost back to break even. And I'm kind of feeling the FOMO about this drop. So what happened here? The indicator showed a bad signal. So this was a good example of an absolutely bad signal, and you can see that it repainted the high here. So there was lower lows and the candles were shifting below here on the anchored VWAP and the moving averages. RSI was pointing down, so everything was looking good for a short here at this candle. But then it pushed back up there, so there was higher low here. So there was a higher low, up close candle, and because of that up close candle, here was the entry for the next trade. And the RSI, yeah, it was actually also pointing higher, but was not the key factor on this one. But anyway, took the trade and I immediately reversed it almost to take a long position. Hit the TP at 1-to-1, but this was a tricky one. This was a good example to show that why every indicator, including this one, is going to bring you bad signals as well. So we had a couple of really good signals, and this looked good, but then reversed. But actually, you know, even with the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, this was -1R the first trade, the second was +1R, so basically break even. And actually more because I sized up the second position. I martingaled a little bit, no, not too much. But I did go with a bigger size here because I think Gold is definitely more bullish than bearish. So anyway, I recovered the loss, but still, just kind of shows you like could be something. Now there was no signal here to go short. No signal here. Wow. Oh my gosh, 930. The 930 low has been taken. Wow. Okay. This is crazy. This is absolutely mental, everybody. I mean, to a London session, to the standards of an average London session, this is not regular movement in London. I gotta get some coffee, everybody. I need to get some. Actually, maybe it's some tea. So let's just wait and see what's gonna happen. Smash the like, by the way. If you can help out the channel, smash the like and subscribe. I'll be right back in 1 minute or even less, who knows, but I'll be right back. Volume is back. All right, I'll be right back getting some coffee. Let's get some coffee. All right, I'm here. What's happening? No, don't worry. I'm all right. What a drop. What a drop. It's snowing here as well. I don't know if I can show this to you guys. Do I have a droid cam here? Droid cam. If you guys want, I can show this actually. Droid cam. All right, I can actually show you guys. Snow? All right. I don't know where is the... There's the snow outside. Lots of snow. Actually, I can show you something more. If you guys want it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna walk you guys through here. Just a second. All right. Hold on. Hey, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Jose. All right, let me walk you through. Oh my gosh, I forgot to cover the thing. I don't want to show everything, but if that will spoil it. Yeah, trains critical. All right, that was the did you guys see the Christmas tree? Oh, you did. All right. Anyway, that's how much snow we have right now. All right. So we do have some snow. Lots of snow. All right. Yeah, so now we and look at the reaction here now that it hit this low here. I live in a snow resort right now. Yeah, and my car is outside under the snow. Somehow I have to rescue my car. Yeah, my neighbor is trying to get the snow off the roof. Anyway, you guys don't see it. Snow resort. Yeah. Yeah, in Germany there's also snow. So anyway, I mean, yeah. And look at the reaction. We took out 930 low. I think the move is done. It's definitely done. And look at the 5-minute supply zone has been taken out completely. Oh my gosh. The weird neighbor, well, he's still weird. But since I haven't parked my car in the past like 10 days or 14 days next to his car, he was not able to mess around with the windshield wiper, but he did it once since we talked about it. But there was no camera in the car. But I already have the camera, the dash cam, which is going to record everything. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Ollie. Now this is going to chop until New York. No troll guy. This is so right now it's 3:39. And let me show you what's going to happen until New York session. All right, are you ready? This is what's going to happen until 9:20. That's it. No, I haven't solved it yet, but I haven't parked my car on that area of the building in the last 10 or 12 days. But before that, he was still messing with the windshield wiper. But now I've bought a camera, and I bought a power bank as well for the camera, so I will be able to record everything for 36 hours. It seems like with this dash cam with the power bank, I should be able to record the car non-stop for like 36 hours. And I have SD memory card and everything for the camera. So when he's messing around with it, that's gonna be, yeah. Exactly. He said. So anyway, I mean, yeah, this is what I think could happen. And yeah, at least we managed to take that gold trade. That was actually not that bad. But yeah. So taking a short position here would be the worst choice, in my opinion. It could go lower, but I think this was the major target here, that 930 low. So I wonder how many ICT traders predicted the move from up here. 660. I guess a lot of ICT traders entered the short at 668 and held the trade until 538. You got it. Nice. Let's go, Aiden. That aim on 0. I usually see that many ICT traders entering the... What was the highest point of this? Let me check. So the highest point is 674.50. So I think many ICT traders got the move at 673.75 at the worst, and were able to hold it all the way down here. I just need to make sure to be able to get in. All right, I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling, guys. I'm being stupid right now. But yeah, it was a nice little move there. So if you guys got it, 538, that's a beautiful target there. Beautiful target. And yeah, nice move here. I'm kind of looking back. I'm wondering if I could have got this move. Let's see. Maybe not from here. There was a shift here. There was no fair value gap that I could use on this drop. Not here. There was no fair value gaps I could use. Nothing. The only thing I could have gone in, I mean, the only area I could have used to get in as an entry was maybe this this unbalanced price range here. Maybe that. If I would have anticipated that this is going to drop down all the way to Asia low. But I had just no entry. I don't know. I'm not hating anyone who's using ICT. I'm actually respecting everybody who is getting these kind of moves. But yeah, I think Michael is going to post. I think this. I'm going to show you what Michael is going to post later. He's going to say like, okay, let's give him a few points that he missed. This is what's gonna be his trade. This is what he's gonna post, and it's gonna be like 20 minis, something like that. We're gonna see something like that in social media real soon. You used that one, nice. Yeah, because there was a nice little unbalanced price range here, which is always good for if the price wants to retrace and pick up some orders. And yeah, actually that's good. Man, I wish, shoulda, woulda, coulda, I know. I know, Trading Star, I know. I'm kidding too. Again, if you guys got the move with ICT concepts, whatever, or with or without ICT concepts, this is a great move that if you guys could manage it. I don't know. I was totally offside here to be in the first place. So my idea was we are going to push higher to that supply zone. I was absolutely offside. Even though if I wanted to go short, the first area that I could have looked for was no sooner than, I don't know, than this. So like a possible bearish market structure shift, that would have been the level that I would be looking for. And yeah, below that level, there was also no way that I can catch this drop here, unfortunately. I mean, yes, there was some liquidity sweeps here. Actually, there was a liquidity sweep here. Anyway. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but I didn't. Instead, I was just messing around with gold to recover from my losses. Oh my gosh. Well, we have 13 minutes until pre-market open, and honestly, I just don't know what can we do. I really don't know what can we do, because the move has happened already. So, you know, what is there to do? I'm open for suggestions and ideas. By the way, on the 1 minute chart, the indicator signaled multiple entries, which I didn't take. Now this could be showing a 1 minute entry on NQ to go long, but the problem is we could be just going sideways, so a little bit dangerous. Kupsa, 5 minutes inversion fair value gap 648. You took that short, but I gave up because you're indicator. Oh no! Don't trust an indicator. Trust your analysis. Really. Even if you have a good indicator, trust your analysis. Especially if you're, you know, risking a little bit more. Oh my gosh. You lost a challenge on Apex because of this? No, Kupsa, come on. Now I'm just gonna feel bad for the rest of the day. How do they say it? In Spider-Man, they said, with great power comes great responsibility. No. Oh, sorry, Kupsa. Yeah, I know, but I'm not trusting all the signals on this system, though. So that's why it's better to have a bias always. 50% retrace, maybe. Could be. Top 5 prop firms. Yeah, we can. Number 1. I don't think there's a number 1. I mean, I would say there's a top 3, which is Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures, and guys, I know, say what you want, but Bulenox being very good for me last year. I mean, 30, more than 30%, actually more than 1/3 of my trading payouts came from Bulenox. Now that being said, top 3, Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures, and I would put Apex and Bulenox at the 3rd place. But Lucid Trading might be coming there to the 3rd place. Lucid is coming up really strong. Really strong. Funded Futures Network also. I mean, these are good ones. I don't have any issue with them. I got payouts. I mean, not with Lucid Trading, not yet. I'm still working on that, but I got payouts with the other ones. TRADEDAY is solid. Lucid Trading, again. Funded Futures Network. Super simple rules. You know, one thing about these quote-unquote smaller prop firms, which are not actually smaller, we said this many times, Bulenox actually doesn't really have any social media appearance. They don't have commercials, anything like that. All they have is their affiliates, but that's not the thing. Bulenox is just flying under the radar, and they keep paying out their traders. No questions asked, just paying out their traders, flying under the radar, not participating in the drama or in the FUD, in the social space. They're just operating and paying out traders. I can tell almost the same. Obviously, they are, everybody else is in social media, but Funded Futures Network also sort of like flying under the radar, but doing some good commercials, paying out people. Lucid Trading, actually, they're pretty much on there. I mean, anyway, these are good ones. TPT, MyFundedFutures, Apex, EddyTrader funding. I haven't traded EddyTrader funding that much lately, but yeah, they've been around since quite a few years. Lucid is, I think, by the way, yes, Freddy, I think Lucid Trading is gonna break to the top because very flexible and very good rules. Yeah. Why not stick to one prop firm? It's very simple, Albert. Not putting my eggs in one basket. That's one of the reasons. And also, and I know it sounds kind of, but it's the business perspective too, because I'm doing the affiliate commissions, and it's because of you guys who are supporting also by using the code. So it's also a business for me. And by the way, just saying, affiliate business is going to go away this year or next year at least. So affiliate codes and this affiliate business is going to go away. It's going to shift. The whole thing is going to shift. And anyway, but that was one of the reasons I did that. Getting payouts from those prop firms from trading is definitely a good thing. But yes, and actually now we know how all these prop firms are operating. We now have a comparison, like, okay, this does that, that does that. So what is the difference? Now we see more, we have more information. And that's a good thing, I think. What country? I think Bulenox is a US based. No, end of day, I know, Randall. It's US based. Next Level Funded. Heard the name, but I haven't tried them. I heard the name. Yeah, less risk. I don't know why they don't have end of day. I mean, sorry, Randall, hold on. The option 2 accounts are end of day trailing. The option 2s, Randall, at Bulenox, if that's what you're saying. Option 2 accounts at Bulenox are end of day trailing accounts. Just saying. If the 1 hour closes below 939 on ES, could like short term. Could be, Kenneth. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 4 hours as well. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Interesting take here on ES, but yeah. Lucid is end of day trailing too, Randall. So the only prop firm accounts who allow still huge 50k 100k payouts. MyFunded Pro, yes, something like, well, TPT also puts you to live account after 10k payouts from a simulated account, but that's discretionally from them. But yeah, you can request more. Yeah, Bulenox last year said they're trying to go for TRADEIFY, but yet they still didn't. Lucid is really good, Randall. So Lucid is also end of day. How do you guys beat the trailing drawdown in TPT funded? Simple, very good question, and the answer is also simple. Go for small trades, base hits. Risk to reward ratio should be kept around 1-to-1 ish. Take partial profits if you're looking for bigger risk to reward ratio trades. Take partials and do not risk too much. And that's it. But they never rush into. Yes, I know, Freddy. Option 2 accounts are usually more expensive with Bulenox. Yes, I know. Actually, last year there was a few times, even in December and November, where the option 2 accounts were 80% off or 83% off. Option 2 accounts. For a couple of days here and there. Option 2 accounts were like 83% off or something at Bulenox. So sometimes they do that, but not all the time. You're welcome, Simple PTA. Good to have you. Yeah, TRADEIFY. Sorry, I forgot to say TRADEIFY also really good. Yeah, true. Yeah, Emil. Yeah, that's a good strategy, Yamil, actually. One good trade on every account. Bulenox is flying under the radar because they don't have any special advertisement. So, and they're just paying out their traders. No issues, no questions asked. Hey, Mexican John Wick, hello. Hey, what's up? Prop Shop Trader. Prop Shop Traders said, what? Hanging, saying no more sim payouts. Last night, no more simulated payouts. That usually means they are insolvent, unfortunately. If that's what they said, that they don't have money. They ran out. Red flag, huge red flag, yes. Hey, don't say sorry. Don't say sorry. You're always. I'm no problem with that. Doing top secret John Wick stuff. I think I saw that on TikTok, right? I was like, who's showing off all these weapons? I think it was you. I was. Oh, this is Mexican John Wick preparing for the next movie. That was amazing. I was like, whoa, because my TikTok, the pop out came out like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, I know this guy. I liked it. So as an individual trader, does it make sense to stick to one prop firm? I think definitely not with one prop firm. I think the magic number is like stick with 3 prop firms. At least 2. At least 2 prop firms. At least 2, because, you know, you never know. Is Bulenox the one you were saying? Yes, that was the one. Yeah, the activation fee, right? Yeah, I know. I know that's an issue. But you guys remember back in those days when TopStep was offering the $50 accounts with $150 activation fees. But obviously the competition now pushed price lower. That's your props. No, they're not a scam. But let's just face it, last year and in 2023, 2024, we had a couple of prop firms, not because maybe they're not, I'm not saying all of them are scam or whatever, but poor risk management from the prop firm's side, poor risk management, poor money management, because they do have to pay out their traders, they do have to generate income as well. So they do have a risk. By the way, prop firms have a huge risk, because they need to keep a balance. They need to keep paying out the traders, and of course they need to get more traders to fail. And you know, that balance, if that is being messed up, and not because they are scamming people, I'm not assuming that every one of them is scamming people, but if they are doing poor risk management, a prop firm can go under very easily. And also because they are not regulated yet. Prop firms are not regulated yet. Nobody to tell them how they are managing their money. So if the ones in that particular prop firm are not knowing what they're doing risk management wise, then especially the smaller prop firms can go under super easily, because obviously there's many good traders out in the trading space, and they're going to wipe those prop firms clean. So they're gotta do good risk management. And that's why I'm saying, not because they're scammy. Yes, there was scammy prop firms, yes. And there was also prop firms that were having, I think, in my opinion, poor risk management. And they can go under. And that's why I'm saying never put your eggs in one basket, because you never know. It's an unregulated space. Anything can happen. No, definitely not insured, Albert. Your money is never insured with the prop firms. Never, ever, ever. That's what I'm saying. So a prop firm has absolutely zero insurance on your money. Zero. TopStep, for example, so much money. It's insane how much top firms make, and no one talks about it. They are making a lot, but so they don't. Of course not, Albert. Yes, that's the thing. If you read carefully the fine print, and every prop firm, we don't have to come up with detail with names, because every prop firm has this in their fine print. You just click on it because you accept the terms at every prop firm, and you click on buying, purchasing an evaluation account, and when you get your funded account, it's in there. A prop firm is not obligated to pay you by any reason, so they can actually, without explanation, can deny a payout anytime. They don't even have to explain why they're not paying you out. And it's in the fine print. Every single prop firm has it in the fine print. So, yeah. They even asked people to invest. Oh, okay. Their prop shop is going down then. They're done. Okay. They're finished. Fourth payout from Bulenox. Nice. Oh, that's why he was saying that he's your papa. I mean, you're his papa. Let's go, Sausagey. You know what? Shout out to Sausagey. Fourth payout in a row from Bulenox. Congratulations, Sausagey. That is amazing. Fourth payout in a row from Bulenox. That's nice. That is amazing. Congrats. It's just, you know, having even 2 payouts, but 3, 4 payouts in a row. That's real discipline. That's trading there. Amazing. So why don't people make money, switch it to live account and trade their own? Yeah, that's the goal, by the way. Now there's 2 things, obviously. Most of the traders, at least, I mean, yeah, there are some big money players there, but many of the users and clients of these prop firms don't have the capital, right? They have a few $100s here and there, but it's just not enough to risk it in one personal cash account. Also, for the reason that they're not experienced in trading. So why would they risk their few $100, you know, on one shot? Because they just deposit a few $100. They cannot even deposit that money. They deposit $1,000 or $2,000 to a futures account, and they're gonna lose it like that, like boom. I know I did that, and you're gonna lose it like it's gone. Instead, they can use that portion of that money to buy an evaluation account, get that funded account, and basically have leverage, because that's what we're buying. That's what we're getting in exchange from the prop firm. We're getting leverage for our money. So we got the leverage with the funded account, and then we can progress, you know, get that payout. It's a huge business, by the way. I'm astonished like how this is such a win-win business for everybody. It's a win for the trader. It's a win for the prop firm. Obviously, it's a loss for many traders as well, because let's just face it. Let's face the numbers. 95% of traders are failing. Let me tell you something. This is, don't quote me on this, but MyFundedFutures is a huge prop firm. I mean, it's in the top 3 in my opinion anyway. And only like a few dozen of people are on live accounts with MyFundedFutures. A lot of traders who are looking for their first payout, more than 90% are failing constantly. And actually, I think I know a number, 0.3%. Yeah, 0.30 something percent. Again, not 1%, not 2%, 0.32 or 38% makes it to live accounts. Under 1% of those people are able to make it to a live account. That 0.32% who makes it to a live account, only a fraction of those people are being able to pull out more than 2 payouts from the live account, or 3, I think, because they're going to be blown up. Just saying, like, only a handful of people are being able to be there at the end. So it's a huge business. Well, no big changes at MyFundedFutures and TPT. TPT is just doing the same thing, Yamil. Yeah. Yeah, Albert, I agree, Albert. Those are good ones. Thank you so much for saying that, Wick, John Wick, Juan Wick, Mexican John Wick. Thank you. I'm very glad if I can give some value with the analysis and some trades. Obviously, today wasn't the best one. I mean, we have these days nowadays. So on a take profit account, if you have a live account and make 10K, how much do you get paid? If you are on the live account, if you are not on the simulated account, Albert, but on the live account, you can make as much as you want. On the simulated account, which is the Pro account, not the Pro Plus, I think you can make 10K, and then you're gonna get pulled to a live account, which is not a big deal. I mean, not it's a big deal. I mean, it's a good thing, but you know, after 10, I think 10K simulated payouts, they're gonna put you to a live account. Yeah. Yeah, I will check the structured area, Emil. Thank you so much. 1 week, thank you. Funded next is, I'm gonna look into funded next too. 10k profit, I think, I mean 80% is yours, so 8k you can keep, Albert. 8k from 10k, you can keep 8. Yes, yes. You're keeping 80%. Oh my gosh, look at gold. Okay. You have a gold drop here. That's interesting. Hey, let's go, Peach Bud. Congratulations. All right, everybody. I'm not gonna take more trades. I'm actually very grateful that I managed to recover some of my losses, at least most of my losses that I messed up here this morning. Not the best London session, but it's all right. Maybe we can do better in New York. So thank you so much for watching, for everything. I'll be back for the early New York session again, and for my funded TV later. If you guys would like to join, I'll be back, and thank you for all the support and for watching the stream and subscribing and smashing the like. Thank you, thank you. If you would like to support the journey and the channel and me being here full-time, I do appreciate if you guys use the code TOMSABO up there. It's good for resets as well, or everything. All these platforms that you see in the banners, you can get a great discount, actually the best available discount. All right, so thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Absolutely, you're welcome, Albert, and the other Albert too. So thank you so much. God bless you all. I'll be back for early New York. All right, God bless. Cheers.